Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. The politicians are beginning to throw tantrums and they're calling out names over the fact that insecurity is now biting deep. It's not just biting deep, it's beginning to touch each and every one of us in one form or the other. And they're now begging. No, they're not they're not actually begging, they're making demands that this should be done and should be done. And in fact, they're calling out names, the likes of Tinubu, Buhari himself, are calling out names and saying Nigerians need to do the needful. Before we go to the newspaper, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel or YouTube. Well, Pa Ayo Adebanjo has knocked Mr. Bola Tinubu, Segun Oshoba, BC Akande over the seemingly reluctancy of President Muhammadu Buhari to restructure Nigeria. The All Progressive Congress APC stalwart and ex-governors of Lagos State, Ogun State, Osun State are close to Buhari, whom they canvassed votes for and supported to win the 2015 elections. Adebanjo told Nigerians to ask the trio why they derailed, insisting that the country must be reorganized in order to return to the path of greatness. If my son emerges as a presidential candidate of any political party, I will not support him if Nigeria is not restructured, Adebanjo vowed on Tuesday. The Afenifere leader spoke at the platform, a visual meeting organized by Yoruba Global Council (YGC), a coalition of progressives. Adebanjo commended the organization for uniting to promote and protect the interests of the Yoruba home and abroad. The the statesman declared that the 1999 constitution was fraudulent and imposed on the people by the military. He regretted how Buhari and the ruling APC deliberately ignored restructuring, a major part of their change campaign mantra. Making reference to Tinubu's presidential ambition, the Yoruba chief advised him to first negotiate restructuring before pushing to become APC flag bearer in 2023. Adebanjo explained that Afenifere's visit to Tinubu when he returned from London was not about politics but a show of solidarity. The respected non-Nigerian said any sincere government should be able to work with some of the 2014 National Conference recommendations. He dismissed the excuse of rancor among ethnic nationalities. Maintaining such should not be a promise to dismiss. Okay, he said, I take that again. So maintaining such should not be a premise to dismiss the importance of national discourse on true federalism. He accused the Buhari administration of insincerity and empathy, and also emphasized that to avoid Nigeria's disintegration, necessary constitutional actions must be applied to appease those sidelined in the scheme of things. Even those who came into the office advocating federalism like Tinubu, Osoba, Akande, you remember how they came into office under restructuring. They now say restructuring is not their priority. I implore you, YGC, to invite Tinubu, Osoba, Oshoba, Akande, and others to this platform. Ask them why they derailed. They advise them to pursue Muhammadu Buhari to restructure Nigeria before 2023 elections. He went further. Adebanjo said while the 1960 constitution embraced fiscal federalism and encouraged regional autonomy, the 1999 constitution remains a scam. How can you say product of the fraud would amend the fraud? They cannot govern us under the rule of thumb, and those of us who fought for democracy will keep quiet. No, it can't work. In 2021, Buhari is telling me Nigeria's constitution is non-negotiable. What a bagdash. What an insult. That is not the agreement we made with the founding fathers, he fumed. Professor Larry Amoson, YGC spokesperson, said part of the mission of the group was to ensure the restructuring of Nigeria. Amoson opined that such reject would serve as palliative measure to solve many pressing challenges in Africa, most populous nation, which is Nigeria. Right now, people are in need of material gains, basic amenities, and basic necessities of life, education, health, good roads, and hospitals. When these things are fixed due to more wealth redistribution, we will have lesser fight about security, corruption, tribalism, and nepotism. He positioned, he opined. Okay, Professor Adibanja is actually saying that these guys, before they came in, had promised Nigerians, in a nutshell, that they're going to bring a change. And one of the changes they promised was to, amend the constitution such a way that the common man will be rejoicing. But as it is right now, the common man is one languishing. That common man is hungry. Just a few hours ago, I stumbled on the alleged school fees of Ondo State University medical med surg. That's Department of Dentistry, and or whatnot. For the non-indigenous, it's about 2.2 million for a session. And for the indigenous of Ondo State, it's 1.3 million. That's to tell you how education has become very expensive. So it's one thing to be born in Nigeria, it's another thing to have those basic amenities. So you can now understand that right now the economy is biting, and those in our forefathers, or the last generation before our generation, are beginning to say, look, if while we are in our old age, Nigeria is already looking like this, what will be the fate of our children? That means education will be solely for the rich, which also means that by the time education is solely for the rich, then getting well-paid job would have to be for those who are also educated and who could afford to go to school. Can you imagine education now is for millions? And now you can imagine if we can't even, if okay, they said Nigerian breakup is non-negotiable according to presidency, but at least we can restructure, okay, where everybody will have autonomy to their resources. Right now, the way the economy of the world is even going, oil and gas, crude oil, I think the southern part of Nigeria, especially the southeast and the south, in fact, the Niger Delta region, should start thinking, they're wearing their thinking cap, because the way the oil is going now, and there have been alternative energy, then they need to start wearing their thinking cap, because by the time this oil business goes down, then what would the south the Niger Delta region offer? Their waters are bad because of oil spillages, degradation, and all that. How would they now survive? What other raw materials can they trade apart from agriculture that can change their story? Can now imagine what we are saying in effect? That's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's put in the conversation. Do you agree with Professor Banji that Nigeria should actually hold Akande, Tinubu, and the likes responsible for selling President Muhammadu Buhari to us and not restructuring? Like that can be done even before 2023. Let's interact. What's your take?